Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marvin East. We came to do some live reacts today, man. So Mondo Cool has dropped a new Teen Gohan. I keep saying the wrong name. I'm not. We're doing this in one take. I'm not. No, we're not going to do that. Teen Goten, Mutilate, Perfect Cell, Android Krillin, Sideline. Ooh, so I'm guessing Android Krillin um gotten badly beaten down. For those who haven't been keeping up with Mondo Cool's manga on Dragon Ball called Dragon Ball New Hope, basically in this world, Cell killed everybody. But instead of everybody wanting to be brought back with the Dragon Balls, they asked to stay dead. Now, by them staying dead, that opened up a pathway for Cell to go venture the universe. He left only Krillin alive as torture and penance, I guess, for their insolence of trying to even come at him. So Krillin's plan is that I'm going to protect the Earth, and I'm going to do whatever I can to protect the Earth. Okay. Now, after he does that, they find out that Chi Chi was actually pregnant by Goku right before everyone died. She gives birth to a new child from Goku. His name, of course, is Goten. And so Krillin spends his time training Goten, waiting for Cell's inevitable return. Sure enough, Cell returns. Gohan and the guys still don't want to be returned. Like, they still don't want them to wish them back. They're saying, put your trust in Goten. So Krillin turns out to want to be turned into an android. He feels like that's the only way he can have a chance of protecting Earth. He goes to Bulma. Bulma curses him out. He lets her know this ain't personal. This is something that needed to be done. It's their only chance at survival. It's the only way to give Goten a proper chance to train. He sends Goten to the hyperbolic time chamber, you know, tells him to train, puts a capsule corp training vessel in there, kind of like the one Vegeta used when he was doing anti-gravity, he was doing increased gravity training, correction. So from there, you guys got Goten training, Cell returning, Krillin saying, Goten's not ready yet. He steps up, he faces Cell. He stands a good chance for a while, but then, Cell is Cell, so Cell ends up beating up on him. And now we're at the point where Goten shows up. It's no real gauge I think Mondo put on his power per se yet. So it's going to be good to see where, Goten ranks, where Team Goten ranks in power level scale compared to a universe traveled veteran Cell. Um, also, Cell's mission is to destroy the Dragon Balls. He doesn't want any Dragon Balls in existence. He's going around destroying all the planets that have Dragon Balls, and according to him in the earlier videos, Earth is the last remaining planet that has them. He's destroyed the other two planets, which would have been New Namek, and I don't know the other planet's name. It's currently in the actual canon Dragon Ball manga, though, so if you want to read that, pick that up, you could definitely do that. That light's bright. Let's get into this, man. I'm glad y'all rocking with me, man. I hope y'all getting these comments, man. Pull that seat up. Like I said, man, I'm starting something different. I've always wanted to do reaction videos. Try not to laugh, try not to cringe videos. Hey, to all that know, this is an 18 and older page. Let me just put this disclaimer out there now. This is an 18 and older page. This page is not made for children. It's not made for anyone under the age of 18. Just putting that out there. We do smoke on this channel. We do drink on this channel. Let's go. Let's get this video started. All right, we got corn.
By Korendorf from the final Senzu being on Earth.
Okay.
As the Saiyan child caught Cell by surprise and healed his mentor back to full health, he now stands face to face with a monster who caused his entire life to be turned sideways before he was even born.
Ooh, okay.
This is part 8 of an ongoing series and was created by DB New Hope and funded by the Mondo Crew. Support them and catch it fully using the links below.
Let's get this full
Figuring it's
screen.
time to do this. Goten is ready to get serious.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Krillin's definitely surprised.
At last getting to let loose in his Super Saiyan form, a state that Krillin would only very seldomly let him train in. Not only does this reveal unprecedented power ever before seen in the boy, it also changes his hair and frames his face to radiate a very particular look. Cell realizes the impossibility of the situation. This kid, he looks exactly like him.
Yep.
Krillin can't believe he's been able to take himself this far. Even if he had 2 years in the time chamber, he was all alone and he's only a child. He might be Goku's kid, but this is crazy. He's on par with... No, he's even stronger than Cell. As the two face off, our Saiyan hero feels pretty good about himself, as Cell takes in these developments as everything this kid claimed before.
Pause. Krillin said he's stronger. No. He's not even on par. He's stronger than Cell. We need this in the actual canon storyline. I just want to put this out there. These fan-made mangas are making the current content look like the creator don't care about the content. Yeah, I said it. Put that up for a second. Yeah, I said it. This content explores the what if of Dragon Ball. And if I was Akira Toriyama, I would get with all these fan-made creators, and I would literally create a what if Dragon Ball universe. They already got Dragon Ball Heroes, which is kind of similar, where they use the multi-universe aspect. But if you use this fan-made to make an actual what-if series, kind of like how Marvel or DC's got their stuff set up, Dragon Ball can easily take over the game. Because now you're implementing not only what you want to be canon, but now you're making canon all the other stories that people feel like deserve to be. And that's giving your fans the bang for the buck. Giving these creators another notch on their belt. I'm sorry for that. Let's get back to the video. Cell looks pissed
Those
off.
weren't empty threats he was just spewing at him moments ago, getting flashbacks to not only Goku, but young Gohan. The villain realizes that this child too is really powerful. At this rate, and if this isn't even the max of what he's fully capable of, if Krillin were to jump in, this fight could become very problematic. Our villain returns to his cold, calculated nature. He lets it be known that he didn't know that after Gohan, their dear departed Goku went on and produced another begotten offspring. Whether dead or among the living, he still finds ways to get on his every last nerve. Nonetheless,
He's
it's
Goku.
quite the unexpected gift.
He
A
makes
gift from
everybody
destiny.
mad.
It'll be a great pleasure to eradicate the last of the Sun bloodline. He mockingly quips that it saddens him to know that he's grown up without his father or brother, even if they were hopeless fools, deluded by the idea of standing a chance before him. But Goten needs not worry about any of that. He'll be meeting them soon in Otherworld. But before, he's going to make him feel pure terror itself.
The perfect disrespect.
Proving to still be hiding a significant chunk of his true power. According to the notes of this chapter, Cell has increased his strength around another 50% when compared to when he was fighting Krillin. Could Goten really be enough to actually stand up against someone like this? A preview to our answer isn't long to reveal itself. The boy himself appears completely shook at this recent surge, mirroring the idea into a battle this serious far before he is mature enough to do so. The biological android cackles out as confidently as he ever has before. While it was cute that the two of them thought they actually stood a chance against perfection personified, it was all a pipe dream. Or actually, a fever dream is more like it. And judging by the look on the child's face, he feels the same. Cursing himself, Krillin had a feeling this entire time that he wasn't going all out, but he wasn't expecting such an intense increase. It looks like his own fight against the Fiend may have been more of a lost cause than he even realized. This is really bad. If anything, they're going to have to team up after all, and even get a little creative if they want to have a thing that's going on. He doesn't appear certain about his strength at all anymore. The invader taunts him, asking with a slight pause if he's shaking. Is this what it took him to finally understand? Even something as mighty as a Super Saiyan can do nothing against him. He told this banal runt before. He is the perfect being. He has complete domination of the universe, though he should be proud. No one in his 13 years of life has ever made him exert his full strength. With no other choice, Krillin doubles back to restate that if he wasn't before, he is much too strong to fight alone now. They have to work together. It's the only way they even have a chance in saving everyone. Though Goten is just as defiant as before, barking there's no way he's willing to team up for this. Causing our other hero to get white in the face. Feeling a breeze of panic shoot up his back. He thinks to himself that this is insane. He has no chance of winning alone. All he's going to do is throw his life away. The boy turns back to face his opponent, uttering that he guesses it'll just be a little more complicated than he thought before. In all honesty, he didn't think he was going to be this strong, but his resolve remains. He's going to finish Cell right here and now, alone. He recommends that his mentor back off a little ways. This is going to get rough. Who, albeit a little sheepish, does so without further complaint. Cell chortles at what he calls the recklessness of youth, flinging himself headfirst into a battle he's completely blind to the realities of. Or maybe the child is just losing his mind. Just like his big brother could be seen deliriously talking to himself right before being obliterated from reality. When of course we know he is speaking to Goku, who is in Otherworld. But at last, Goten snaps and hisses for Cell to shut his mouth. The time has come for him to pay for all the horrible things he's done, all of the innocent people he's murdered, and all the lives he's ruined. This creature's entire existence has been about causing nothing short of suffering and destruction, all throughout the universe. And here, nearly every single person on this planet still carries the memory of him tormenting them, like it were a game. A memory the young Saiyan himself doesn't have. He bellows that he is Son Goten, protector of humanity, and he's going to crush him with his full power. As Goten gives it his all and furiously powers up again. Krillin, for the third time in the last 5 minutes, is completely bewildered by the energy and blunt power emanating right in front of him.
Wait a minute.
Clears, and an eerie, deafening silence fills the battlefield.
Goten just went Super Saiyan 2.
Goten growls. Oh, is that fear I see in your eyes, Cell? The young hero stunningly unveils the form that once caused so much.
Yo. Goten the beast. I like this, Mondo. Goten straight beast. Goten, correction. Goten is a straight beast. I keep saying Gohan. I gotta get this right, y'all. This is Goten. This is Goten right here. Little Goten, y'all. This man's a beast. Let's go.
So much deep, internal fear within Cell. The same the Saiyan's own brother tapped into. But unlike him, Goten has actually had plenty of time to get used to its overwhelming, fierce nature. Smirking with a slight demeanor, he informs his foe that he's feeling that for the second time in Cell's miserable existence, his so-called perfection has been overtaken. But this time, he can only hope that his pitiful pride will allow him to fight with some honor for a change, without some pathetic self-destruction attempts. For the perfect being, he sure has a lot of flaws to work on. Getting caught with that stupid look on his face yet again, Cell's dumbfounded. How? How is this possible? This must be some kind of sick prank the universe is pulling on him. He thought only Gohan could use that power-up. And like the instant transmission, Cell's perfect body was able to absorb and learn it, almost effortlessly. The Biodroid knows in his heart of hearts that he has never been so powerful as he is today.
That boy's scared, y'all.
Yeah,
Get that
like his
boy
cursed
some
brother
milk.
before him. This Goten dares to defy his perfection. He won't accept it. Krillin is somehow even more distraught than their adversary. He did it. He reached the same level as Gohan did when Cell initially attacked, when they were at their highest hope of beating this guy. Goten has managed to surpass Super Saiyan. He's a genius. While Ashur stared out inside,
He's got his father work for battle.
Krillin tries his best to brush off this most recent bit of bad news,
and his mother's
letting out a chuckle, even if
pure
maybe a
loving
nervous
heart.
one. He admits Goten can
Goten
color him
is a
impressed.
beast.
There is no denying that his
I
raw
can't wait
power
to see what he
exceeds
do in the
his own.
superhero
They can both sense it,
superhero
so
movie
he
yet.
just wants to put that on the table
Yo, like,
for everyone to see.
tell me in the comments,
But he
man,
dare
what
not
that
think,
superhero
even for the
movie
blink
like.
of an eye, this means anything. The boy's lack of experience hinders his critical thinking, and if he believes a slight advantage will be enough to beat him, he's even more stupid than his brother. Gohan also possessed superior power, but where is he now? As cold as he can muster, Goten presses forward towards his adversary and utters, "He won't be as sloppy as him."
This is dope. Goten almost Vegeta height. Damn.
The firing off as impressive of a key barrage as anyone. Perhaps the most impressive there has ever been given the history of its ineffectiveness. Krillin worriedly scolds Goten that he has to destroy Cell, not the planet. That's the thing they're trying to protect. Who actually agrees. He did get a little carried away. But one thing's for sure, there's no way he's coming out of that unscathed. He might not be dead, but he knows it had to have at least hurt a whole heck of a lot. Sure enough, he's right. Cell not only appears to be bruised and battle-worn, but also very nettled at what's happening. Getting this view firsthand, Goten can't help but smile at his work, remarking he knew it, before taunting the villain by asking what's wrong. Is he suddenly feeling under the weather? Perhaps he has a stomachache and they need to reschedule this. Zooming in, it becomes clear that the Fiend is more than just a little nettled. He's furious. He screams that this runt's going to pay for this. He's dead! Raising his hand, Krillin should know this attack better than anyone, save maybe Vegeta. He shouts for Goten to look out. That's one of Frieza's techniques.
Take this! That'll teach him.
Yo, you can see Goten's inexperience in all of this. However, you can tell how much Cell hasn't had really anybody to fight. And what they're doing right now, one probably could generate enough power to destroy the Earth, and Goten needs to hurry in this. However, like, it's just perfect. Not perfect. It's not perfect. Because there was things you can do to make it a little bit better. But this is a good piece of work right here. It's a good piece of work right here.
While their attacks echo and rumble through the entirety of the planet. And the likes of Kami's Lookout. Even though he's seen some of the most incredible battles of all time, this one really takes the cake. It's like every blow shakes the whole planet, like they're in an ocean and the entire Earth is a tiny boat.
You scum!
Battle beginning to even out. Albeit with Cell getting the most recent effective hit in. As his foe touches down, Goten cheerfully walks towards him. With elation in his voice, he announces that Cell is beginning to slow down, and his punches are weakening. This'll be over soon enough, so the big bad monster shouldn't worry. He'll be done playing with them soon. Strangely, and bleeding at the mouth, Cell returns a smile and is ready to fully admit Goten is apparently the strongest warrior in the universe. Although, to repeat himself, the boy will not win this fight. Getting back to his sadistic mind games, the villain remembers back to when he killed Gohan, just before he disintegrated into ashes, becoming no more recognizable than the dust on the desert floor. The final word he yelled was Dad. He's curious who Goten will call out to before he dies. Perhaps Mom, or maybe even Krillin. It'll be so fun to find out. Showing one of the first signs of genuine respect for his fallen family. This causes a fury to build up within the orphaned boy. He screeches out to Cell that he's going to kill him.
That's not it. You can't kill him that easily.
Cell quickly comes to regret his most recent insult. Picking himself from the dry dirt.
Oh my goodness.
And carrying a little less weight than he did a couple seconds ago. The bio-android uncontrollably trembles, trying to set himself back right. Unlucky for us, we already know it takes more than a hole in the chest to put him down for long. Regenerating his torso, and maybe a couple organs, the monster plops onto the ground, doing what he can to catch his breath. Goten snarls that he himself may have lost a lot of energy, but it's nothing compared to him. He might have been able to heal that wound of his, but he can't even stand up anymore. Prompting Krillin to urge him to end it now. They can't allow him to regenerate to full power like when he himself fought him. If they do, it'll basically be throwing him a senzu bean. Taking heed of Krillin's words, the Saiyan reaches out and extends one arm in front of himself. He announces to his foe that this was fun and all, but its regular Super Saiyan should do just fine for a task like this. Still hunched over, Cell offers a rare compliment. He tells his opponent that his master may have not been the best in combat, but he is a fine tactician. And he's right. Now is the perfect time to deliver the final blow and kill him. It is true that his last generation weakened him considerably. Although, he wishes only to be allowed to rectify one thing. He still has enough energy to regenerate one last time to full power. The monster laughs in triumph as our heroes stand by in shock.
Oh my goodness.
Left only to wonder how things have gotten to where they are. There is nothing they can do against him. Perfect being, yada yada. And judging by the fear distorting their faces, the villain is starting to believe. They finally understood that all hope is lost. Since they're about to die, he will fill them in on something very important. Among all the cells which compose his body, the ones from the Namekians are probably the most useful. Well, that is if you know how to use their full potential. something Piccolo never accomplished, unlike himself. Cursing, Krillin realizes he had everything planned from the start. He should have known. This is why he's been acting so confident, even despite Goten's superiority. With Cell returning to full health using the aid of his regeneration abilities, how will the exhausted, powered-down Goten stand a chance? Will he finally allow Krillin to intervene and assist in the fight? Or is history doomed to repeat itself and draw the story to a close for good?
Yo. Yo. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it real quick, man. Round of applause for Mondo Cool, y'all. Round of applause for Mondo Cool, man. Listen, this was dope. I can't wait for the next episode. This was dope. I can't wait for the next episode. See, listen. So, Goten exerted himself, and he could barely withstand holding Super Saiyan 2 up. So, he's down in the Super Saiyan 1. Cell just did his last full recovery to Super Saiyan 2 level power. Krillin's terrified. And them boys had an epic fight that each punch shook the earth. Making his father fights look like nothing. Except for the fight on Namek. The fight on Namek was dope. But it made all his other father fights look like nothing. It even put his brother's fight at a 2. Because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's fight was number 1. It was the only thing that was more impactful than Goku going Super Saiyan. Vegeta going Super Saiyan is like number 3, number 4. In meaningfulness. So, I'm going to get better with these videos. Add some more features, put some more overlays on there, like shares, all that good stuff. What y'all think, man? I would give this a 8.5, 9 out of 10 on all things from the manga down to the storyline, the characters he used for the storyline. And we'll definitely be doing reacts for whatever else content he got coming out. I'm gonna do some more reacts today. It's not gonna be the only react, so I think I'm gonna do a Baki. Definitely feel like doing a Baki, and I want to do a try. I'm gonna do a try not to cringe video. So thanks for watching. It's your boy Marvin East. Bang out, baby. We out.